Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Knightmare Batman. If you are new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now first of all, I'm gonna draw a curved line across for the top of his head, right there. Turn it upwards on the left ending point for his bat ear and slightly to the left. Sharp turn downwards and slightly to the left. Mirror that same set of line for the right side. And at the ending point below on the left, I'm gonna draw a curved line across all the way to the right. And I'm gonna arch it upwards in the middle point. And at the ending point on the left, a line downwards, short line across to the right. Mirror that same set of line on the right side of his head. In the middle of the goggles, from the upper line, off center to the left, a short line downwards. Turn it diagonally down to the left, sideways to the left, and semicircular turn upwards. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna trace the same outline along the edges. And below that whole thing on the left, a short line downwards, semicircular turn across to the right and slightly up. Turn it diagonally upwards, and arch curved line in the middle of the goggles. And I'm gonna mirror the whole thing on the right side. Below the goggles at the side, I'm gonna continue the line of his head downwards. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the right side. Below the goggles, off center to the left, I'm gonna draw his eyebrow with a short line downwards. Semicircular turn to the left. Turn it diagonally upwards to the left. And at the outer corner of the eye, I'm gonna draw a curved line downwards below the goggles at that corner. Below that whole thing, I'm gonna draw a curved line across from the inner corner of the eye to the left. And below that, I'm gonna draw another similar line. And for the lower line, I'm gonna draw from the inner corner, curved line across to the left and stretch it downwards in the middle point. Turn it back upwards at the outer corner of the eye. Inside of the eye, from the inner corner, I'm going to draw a line diagonally up to the left, across to the left, turn it diagonally down at the outer corner of his eye. For the lower line of his eye, I'm going to draw a curved line across from the inner corner to the outer corner. Inside of the eye, I'm going to draw a circular shape in the middle point for his pupil. At the outer corner of the eye, I'm going to fill in that space with black color. Mirror the whole eyebrow shape and the eye shape on the right side. In the middle of the eye, I'm going to draw a small arch curved line at that corner. And below that, I'm going to draw the tip of his nose with a line across to the left and slightly up from the middle point. Turn it across to the left. Mirror that same set of line on the right side of his face. Sharp turn downwards and slightly inwards to the middle point. Turn it diagonally across to the middle and to the side of his chin on both sides. Curved line across in the middle of his chin. On his nose, I'm going to draw below the arch curve line a line downwards to the tip and extend it downwards slightly below the tip of the nose. At the side of the nose, I'm going to draw a diagonal curve line downwards and flare it out on the left. Extend it downwards to the side of his mouth. And I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. Below the nose, I'm going to draw his mouth with curve line across from the left corner to the right. And below that, in the middle point, a short curve line across for the lower lips. Below the lower lips, I'm going to draw an arch curve line for the top of his chin. And below that arch curve line, a short line downwards in the middle point right here. Now below his chin, I'm going to draw a curve line across, turn it diagonally upwards and out on both the left and right. From the side of his head, continue the line of his neck downwards and flare slightly out on both the left and right. And from the left ending point, curve line diagonally down to the right, curve line across, turn it back diagonally upwards on the right corner. From the side of his neck, a short line outwards on the left, turn it downwards, mirror that same set of line on the right side of his neck. At the side of that ending point, I'm going to draw the inner line of his collar with curve line downwards and slightly to the left. And from the side of his neck on the left, I'm going to draw the outer line of the collar with diagonal curve line outwards to the left. Sharp turn across with curve line to the inner corner of the collar. Sharp turn back outwards to the left with a curve line. Curl it upwards at the outer corner. Curve line downwards at that point and turn it diagonally inwards. And at the inner corner of the collar on the right, curve line diagonally across to the left and slightly downwards. And from the left corner of that ending point, curve line diagonally across to the right, slightly downwards, turn it back diagonally up on the right corner. Above that ending point, slightly to the left, curve line across to the right. And below that whole thing, from the left corner, curve line diagonally down to the right, zigzag line across to the right, turn it back diagonally up to the right, zigzag line across to the right and diagonally up, curve line across to the right. From the inner corner of his collar, I'm gonna extend the line downwards on the left, flare it diagonally out to the left and downwards, turn it downwards at that corner and flare it slightly out to the left. Repeat that same set of curve line at the outer corner of the collar on the left right there. And at the ending point below, curve line across to the right, turn it diagonally up at that corner. At the outer corner of his collar, I'm gonna draw a curve line out to the left at the upper point, turn it diagonally down to the left. On the right side of that ending point, slightly above from the outer line of his collar, diagonal curve line downwards to that point, same is going to turn downwards and inwards to the right. Below that, diagonal curve line downwards at this upper corner to the left, turn it downwards at that point. Flare it back outwards to the left at the lower point, turn it downwards, flare it back diagonally out and turn it downwards. At the inner corner of his shoulder, diagonal curve line across to the right at that upper corner and another similar line slightly above that. At the outer corner of his shoulder, a small arch curve line out at this upper point, turn it downwards, and on the left side of that, diagonal line downwards to the left, turn it downwards. Below that, curve line diagonally down to the left, flare it out to the left at that corner and turn it back inwards, flare it back out below that and turn it back inwards. At that ending point, I'm going to draw a curved line across for the top of his gauntlet to the right, and at the inner corner of his arm, flare it out with curve line, turn it back inwards and up, flare it back out above that shape and curve it back inwards to the left. Curve line diagonally upwards to the right above that shape. At that ending point, curve line upwards and another similar curve line on the right side of that. Below the sleeve, I'm gonna continue the line of his gauntlet downwards at the outer corner on the left and slightly to the left. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the inner line of the gauntlet on the right here. Turn it downwards at the side of his wrist, turn it diagonally out to his thumb and turn it downwards, turn it diagonally down to the left, across to the left and turn it upwards at that corner. At the inner corner of his thumb right there, I'm gonna draw some lines across at that corner, and below the thumb, curve line diagonally down to the left, turn it diagonally up to the left and turn it upwards. Repeat that same shape of the finger again across to the left, and on the left side of that, diagonal line upwards to the left, semicircular upwards on his knuckle to the outer corner of his wrist. At the outer corner of his gauntlet, I'm gonna draw from the upper point a line out to the left and slightly up, sharp turn downwards at that point, turn it diagonally inwards to the right and slightly down. Repeat that same shape again and slightly shorter at this lower point, and another shorter one below that at that corner. Along his gauntlet, I'm going to draw some curved lines across in the middle at that point, another one below that, and a diagonal strap across and another similar curved line above that, curved line across at that point, and on his wrist I'm going to draw two curved lines across, and from the outer corner of the wrist, diagonal line across to the right and slightly down, and another similar curved line below that. Mirror the whole thing on the right side. Now in the middle of his outfit, I'm going to draw below the scarf a V shape at that corner, curve line diagonally upwards and out on the right corner, a V shape at that point, curve line across to the right. Mirror that same set of line on the left side. Below that whole thing, I'm going to draw the buckle of his belt with a rectangular shape in the middle point, right there. And inside of the buckle, on the left corner, a line downwards, and on the right side, right there. In the middle of the buckle, I'm going to draw another rectangular shape, and above that rectangular shape, a line across from the left ending point to the right, and another one at the lower point at that corner. At the outer corner of the buckle, I'm going to draw a long rectangular shape downwards on the left right there, and on the left side of that, a rectangular shape at that corner, and inside of that, a line across at this upper point. Mirror that same set of shape on the right side of his belt, and above the buckle in the middle, I'm going to draw two lines downwards, off center to the left and off center to the right. Above the belt on the right corner, curved line upwards, turn it outwards and flare it out at the upper point. Repeat that same set of line again, slightly to the right corner. And I'm gonna mirror that same set of line on the left side of his outfit. Now below the belt on the right, I'm gonna draw a curved line across to the left and slightly downwards. And above that line, I'm gonna draw a circular shape on the left corner and a black dot inside of that circle. Repeat that same set of shape across all the way to the right. And on the left side of that whole thing, I'm going to draw a line downwards, diagonally to the left, and another similar line at the outer corner on the left side of that. Below that whole thing, I'm going to draw a line across, turn it downwards on the right corner, turn it out to the left at the lower point, turn it back upwards on the left side. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a line downwards on the right corner. On the right side of that whole thing, from the upper point, a short line out to the right, same as turn downwards, same as turn to the left at the lower point. Inside of that shape, I'm going to trace the same outline along the edge. And inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a curved line across at this upper corner and another one at the lower corner. On the right side of that whole thing, I'm going to draw a strap at the upper point with a short line across to the right and another similar line at this lower point, a line downwards at the ending point on the right. Above the strap on the right, a short line upwards, a line across to the right, turn it downwards and across to the left, short line upwards at that corner. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a short line downwards at the upper point on the left, across to the right and turn it upwards. Mirror that same set of line at this lower point. And on the right side, I'm going to draw a line downwards from the upper corner to the lower point. On the right side of that whole thing, curved line across to the right and slightly down, and another similar curved line across at this lower point. A line downwards at the ending point on the right. Repeat that same set of shape again of the strap at this lower point. And in between those two straps, curved line upwards on the right corner. Continue that line upwards in the middle of his pants and curved line across above that ending point for the middle of his pants. Below the strap, continue the line of his legs at the inner corner downwards. Flare it out at the side of the knee and turn it back inwards. Turn it downwards and turn diagonally down to the left. Mirror that same set of line in the outer corner of the leg on the left right here. And on his thigh, I'm gonna draw the cargo pockets on his pants with a line across. Turn it upwards. And below that, another line across at that corner. Turn it downwards. Continue that line downwards below the first strap, across to the left at that corner. Inside of that shape from the top right corner, curve line downwards and slightly to the left, across to the left. Above that set of line, I'm going to draw a circular shape at that corner. Below the pants, I'm going to draw the top of his boots with a curved line across and slightly arch it up in the middle point. Turn it downwards on both ending points at the side and slightly inwards to his ankle point. And on his ankle point, I'm going to draw a curved line across at that corner and another similar curved line across at this lower point. One line downwards on both ending points at the side. Below that, continue the line of his legs downwards, flare it slightly out on his foot and turn it downwards. Curved line across to the right, turn it upwards, and on the right side of that, a short curved line across to the right, turn it upwards, turn it inwards and up to his ankle point. For the base of his boots, from the left corner, curved line across to the right, turn it upwards, across to the right and turn it downwards, curved line across to the right, semicircle turn up, curved line across to the right. And at the lower leg pad, I'm going to draw a curved line across from the left diagonally down to the right at that point. And on his knee, I'm going to draw his knee pad with curved line across at this upper corner, semicircle turn downwards and flare it out on both sides, semicircle turn downwards, semicircle turn to the middle on both the left and right, and curved line across in the middle point. Mirror the whole leg shape on the right side without the strap on his thigh. For his right thigh, diagonal curve line downwards on the right corner right there. Flare it out diagonally to the ending point on the right. Above his right thigh, a short line across to the left at this upper corner. Turn it upwards to his belt. And below that whole thing, I'm going to draw another curve line across at that corner. Turn it downwards on the left ending point. Turn it outwards to the right at this lower point. And inside of that shape, on the top left corner, curve line downwards and slightly to the right, across to the right. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a circular shape at that point. For the lower edge of his jacket, I'm going to extend the ending point on the left to the side of his boots right there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. In between his legs, wavy line across at that corner. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.